Everybody in this damn place love me. Shit. I think they love me too. Shit. They better love me. Shit, I'm making them all that money.
You definitely selling
he
the
broke.
You definitely selling
He
the fight.
broke. Shit. I don't know who making all the money for everybody. Shit.
Rolly, so far, like, you've been doing interviews, the camera's on you, or the whole shebang, right? How's it going to be tomorrow when you walk into the Barclays Center and it's sold out, all the stars, the lights?
There's going to be a little smell in the air, too.
Have you ever been in that kind of environment? What do you feel?
Good. I don't know.
It feels good, bro.
All right.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that.
What's going on, guys? Main event is starting. How you guys doing? My bad. I had to get a snack. I just watched the Lara fight. Okay, let me turn it up in the background. But yeah, they're about to do their ring walks. Hold on. I was snarfing down a Big Newton. So how you guys been? Thanks for watching. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. I've sat here and watched the entire card. Took a nap. Had a very productive day. I guess we can stop the timer now, right? Because we are live, real time. Welcome. Undercard was, but to talk about it a little bit, they're doing build-up stuff before they do the ring walks. But to talk about it, Arizona Lara got an 8th round stoppage over Gary Spike O'Sullivan, who saw the fight. If we're really going to be honest, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I know I should be streaming during boxing events more often. That's how my competitors were able to get, so far ahead of me in subscribers and shit, because I don't stream during fights. But hold on, I just had to grab a snack. Like, I've been sitting here for a while. Here's Rolly on his way to the ring. All right, but then we here. Let's start it. Let me turn it up. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. T-Street Controversy with Fight View 360. Let's turn it up.
Leading up to this fight right now.
He's coming out the Prince. Okay. I'm gonna have to mute that though, because that's gonna get me copywritten. But it's lit up in there. Here, I'll let you get a little taste. All right, that's all you can get. So what we'll be doing is brief highlights in between rounds, give or take. Obviously, we can't show full highlights. That's copyright. And but we will be able to get you what you need. I like to make sure I provide like quality content with little to no dead time. That's why I don't like doing 4 or 5 hour streams, I like to get, straight to the point, straight to the nitty gritty. But overall, that crowd is filling out pretty nice. It did fill out. It sold out. 19,000 or so in there. A Barclays Center record for a boxing event. I haven't been to a boxing event in the Barclays Center since Jamal Charlo, Matvey Kourbanov, and Jamel Charlo versus Tony Harrison won. The biggest fight I've been to in the Barclays Center was Adrian Browne versus Mikey Garcia. And that's when Adrian Browne threatened me. And he lost to Mikey Garcia and ended up messing up our super fight. We were supposed to fight for $50,000. That was going to be my payday. But yeah, Rolly's in the ring. This is it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Madonna's there. Madonna's there to try to get her hands on Tank. She needs some new blood to suck on. But yeah, Tank is on his way. He's dressed like a drummer boy. But no, it sold out, 19,000. And they were like in the arena at like 9 p.m. I'm talking about everybody who had a ticket for the most part was in there, like in the arena. And this is the first big boxing event in New York since, well, in the Barclays Center since, I'm guessing, here's Tank on his way into the ring, for those who care. We're here. Main event time. My bad. Let me pull up the resumes of the fighters. Pull up the resumes here. Let's see what we got. see what we got. We got Rolly. Refresh the undercard here. Jesus Ramos had a stutter step in his win over Luke Santamaria. I think it was a lot closer than the judges had it. Eduardo Ramirez versus Luis Melendez. Yeah, I didn't really give a fuck about that. But Lara versus Gary Spike O'Sullivan, the fact that it ended in a stoppage and Lara had a knockdown, before the stoppage in 8th rounds, that kind of, Nah, Tank's not coming up with Madonna. There he is right here. I'm just glad it wasn't no rappers. I'm not a fan of, just musical performances in general. I'm not a fan of them for boxing events. But overall, like, listen, that crowd, just to give you a glimpse of the arena, like, that shit sold out, bros. Like, that dude can sell tickets. No matter where you put him, he can sell. You got to give Tank credit for that, man. Now, pay-per-view, let me tell you something. Selling tickets and pay-per-views is a different thing. They would much rather have big-time pay-per-view buys than big-time ticket sales. Ticket sales are good and everything, but the meat and potatoes, for everyone to make money comes from pay-per-views. And right now, this pay-per-view is going to flop like a motherfucker. You don't hear nobody like really like saying, yeah, I'm gonna buy this shit. They ain't buying it. They're doing polls on social media. People like, I'm gonna stream that shit to smithereens. And if you look at it, I had my cable bill last month was had 2 pay-per-views on it: Spence, Ugas, and Fury versus White. Next month, depending on if you bought this, I purchased Canelo Bivol through my cable subscriber, just like I'm buying this pay-per-view. So you got 2 billing cycles with 2 pay-per-views on them. Like, this pay-per-view should be getting out of control. But yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend too here in the States. But yeah, once again, here's a view of the arena. Tail of the tape. Here, let's listen into the particulars. We can do that.
135-pound limit. He feels he is ready. Had a great training camp. We'll see how it goes.
And the rules for our main event: the referee or the doctor can stop the fight. A fighter could not be saved by the bell in any round. The fight becomes official after 4 complete rounds. It is time then to get the official introduction.
I believe. Well, it depends on what you think. It depends on what you think a flop is. For a pay-per-view like this. But this shit, yo, ain't nobody, don't let the fight night hype fool you, because we're here for the main event. Motherfuckers is not feeling this pay-per-view. So if you don't know how it goes, in between rounds, we're going to do brief highlights, clips, a post-fight video and reaction after this video's done. After the fight's done, whenever it stops, whether it's stoppage or by, decision. Then the post-fight press conference, we're going to be streaming that too. That's going to be stream after this one. I can put that link in the description for you guys or in the chat. Take your time out, like the video. That really helps us out, get up in the YouTube algorithm. And nobody is going to be on YouTube covering fights like I do. I'm probably the only channel that really has fought long, hard, tooth and nail to be able to get you highlights in my videos so we can actually have a full immersive experience. But yeah, they're doing the particulars now. They're introducing the fighters. And I guess I should get my score pad out. Tank Davis is saying that he wants to punish Rolly and make his corner stop the fight so he can say that he beat him, say that he can beat Rolly and his team. Rolly is promising a first-round knockout. If Rolly doesn't get that first-round knockout, Tank says he's going to taunt him in round number 2. Like, look, I thought you said you was going to knock me out. Once again, there's that crowd sold out in 19,000 plus there. Let me get my little notepad here just in case we got to score the fight, right? Something tells me, man, some shit's going to go down. Rolly getting knocked out or whatever. Who knows? But yeah, I got my scorecard here. This is my trusty scorebook. My handwriting shit. But I got some good scores in here. Got some good scores up in this joint. Here's my pen. My good pen. So yeah, what's up with you guys, man? How you guys doing? My bad, I wasn't reading the comments. I was going through my, there's Rolly, Pop, and his mom. Rolly is for life. But yeah, I was doing my little monologue there. I've been here covering the card since about 8:30 p.m. or so. When I got down here to the desk, Luis Arias was in the ring with Jimmy Williams. He won a unanimous decision. Tony Harrison posted that he wants him next. It's like, really? You know, we can get something better than that. Yeah, I know we're probably not going to need a score book, but still, you know, we got to have it, you know, just, you know, for semantics, I guess. That Fig Newton and his green tea got my stomach bubbling. Ooh. Ooh. I did a body cleanse about a month and a half ago, and let me tell you, I eat something, comes right in, goes right in, comes right out. They go Tank Mom. All right, round number 1. Here we go. I'm going to turn it up a little bit for you guys so you can hear it in the background. But we here. So let's see how this thing goes. It's going to be ugly. Something tells me, you know what something really my gut's been telling me? Is that obviously I have Tank. But something tells me Tank gonna get clipped. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Here we are. All right, that's the last clip we're going to show for a little while. So get used to it, unless something significant happens. So, all right, round number 1. Let's see how this shit turns out. This is the night we've all been waiting for. I'm hyped. Rolly is huge, though. Like, that's a big 135-pounder. And remember, if you don't know, he used to do karate. Judo, okay? But still, that's all karate to me. I'll turn it up a little bit more. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We should be doing this more, though, for real, for real. Rolly coming out, pawing with the jab. 10 seconds into round number 1. I want you to see the size difference. I'm going to show this clip right here, but just look at the size difference, just from the fighters in general. That's like, Rolly is huge, bro. And Tank can't wear his lifts tonight because you're in the ring. Like, all the way down to his legs. This is a big dude. Just pawing with the left hand. Rolly. So far, Tank hasn't thrown anything. Jab to the body by Tank. Right now, Rolly is respectful. He's jabbing. Tank tried to go in with a sneaky straight left. But look at this size right here. Look at that. There seems to be a fight in the crowd in the Barclays Center. Something's going on. Round number 1. 90 seconds left in the round so far. Rolly's been on the front foot, using a jab, but pawing, not connecting with nothing. Nothing of note in this round at all. Rolly's playing the pressure fighter, like he's literally trying to walk Tank down. And you can tell Tank seemingly looking for one big shot. Right now, it's early, 1 minute left in the first round. Here's a better image of the size difference right here, if you want to check it out. But so far, nothing's going on. And basically the classic feeling out round. Nice straight to the body by Tank. 49 seconds left in round number 1. Rolly almost ducked a little too low into her uppercut. Rolly's got some good movement, though. I like that he's playing the pressure fighter. That he's trying to walk Tank down. But this is a big... I wonder how much he weighs in there. I miss when they used to, you know, like show the fight night weights. Because Rolly looking like every bit of 30 pounds heavier. You know, like 160, 170 up in there. Like, this looks like a man versus a boy regarding, like, body size and height. In the round 1, if I was to give... Oh! Rolly just caught Tank with something. And look, now he's taunting him because he couldn't get him out of there in round number 1. So, round number 1, who are we going to give that round to? Who's watching the fight? Because I want to give that round to Rolly. Let me put my little GD double R. Round number 1, Rolly. Yep. I mean, ain't really nobody do nothing. For real, for real. Hell no, ain't nobody believed that Rolly was going to get no first round KO. But I sure enough trolled. If Rolly said it, I had to believe him. Look at that crowd, though. Jeez. That was an even round, but you have to give it to somebody. Beginning of round number 2. Rolly back on the front foot again. Tank circling around the ring. He got Tank on the back foot, that's for sure. Because Tank hasn't really thrown anything of note, like nothing at all. I'm trying to figure out what the game plan of Rolly is. I mean, yeah, he's opposing his will regarding walking Tank down, but all he's doing is throwing the jab. It's almost like he's scared to get countered. Despite somewhat being the ring general, I guess you can say. 1 minute in round number 2. See, it's a lot of posturing. You see a lot of this going on right here. You see this? This is what you're seeing. A lot of this going on. It ain't nothing. Nothing's happening. Oh! He just caught Tank with a big left hook. He just caught Tank with a big left hook. Just threw him to the ground. There wasn't a knockdown. Okay. All right. All right. Listen, I'm starting to take this kid seriously. He just caught Tank with something explosive. And he's back in his face again. Tank finally threw a big-time punch, right hook, but missed. Left hook, but missed, excuse me. He just hit Tank again with a straight right to the face. Hey, listen. Tank just ate 3 clean shots in this round. And, shit's starting to pick up. Are you watching the fight? You guys got to be watching the fight. And he's so much bigger than Tank that he's. Hey, listen. Tank might get dropped. This Rolly kid ain't coming to box. Tank Davis pretty much like he's dancing around the ring. I'm not liking this at all. Nice straight left from Tank Davis. Biggest punch of the fight so far for him. 24 seconds left in round number 2. We're going to try to get you a replay after the round of that exchange from Rolly onto Tank Davis's face. Because so far, 13 seconds left. This is Rolly Romero round. Tank is not in panic mode, but you can tell that maybe he didn't take him seriously. That's a Rolly round. Round number 1 could be a toss-up. You can have it 1-1, but I have it 2. Here, let's go look at it again. And then he threw him to the ground. Let's see if we can get another one. Let's see, one more. That's his Tank's biggest punch so far of the fight. That left hand was his biggest punch of the fight. Now, we're going into round number 3 right now. It could be too old Rolly, but Rolly definitely won that second round. I think that's pretty much hands down. Tank, however, threw the biggest punch of the fight so far, and Tank has a mouse under his right eye. Rolly definitely came to fight. Straight back on the front foot again. Walking Tank down. I really think it's the size that's really bothering him. Meaning Tank. Because for one, he has to lunge and reach to try to get to Rolly. And Rolly's got such a big frame too. And for people who say, you know, like Rolly kind of slow, you know how the saying goes, like slow people be having like, you know, you can't knock them out and they be strong and shit. I'm not saying that's the case. Thanks for the super chat. I gave him $1. Rolly coming in with a chin and that right hand is getting lower. You mean Rolly's or Tank's? See, I don't like Tank, you know, on this retreat mode like this. Look, oh, big left hook. We just caught that live. Straight right. Listen, it's concerning. It's concerning. Thanks for the super chat. Overhand left hook by Davis, but kind of missed. I mean, for people to say, oh, Rolly just clipped Tank again with another left hook. Tank is having some issues with the left hook of Rolly, especially if it comes after a jab. Nice counter by Tank Davis. Much better round by Tank, but still, overall, Rolly is the aggressor. Yeah, it's still very early. 45 seconds left in round number 3. We're going to check in, see if they have any replays in between round. We'll go from there. Nice straight left to the body of from Tank to Rolly. Now Tank Davis is on the front foot against Rolly. As you can see, the fight's changed up a little bit. Rolly just ate a left hand. But one thing I'm noticing about Rolly is, like, he seems to have a chin. From what we see so far, it's still early. Going into round number 4. That is a Tank Davis round. So I have a 2-1. I gave rounds 1 to Rolly. Round number 1. Let's watch this right here.
Here's where the left hand is going to come from Romero. He's got kind of a half jab, half hook going here, and it's getting in occasionally to head of
like Tank's getting hit with some big shots, and then look, he's going to counter him right here. Some big leather being thrown here. But round 1 can go either way. Round 2 was definitely, surely a Rolly round. Round number 3, in my opinion, definitely, surely a Tank round. So round number 1 is the only one that's kind of, you know, like all over the place. Round number 4 starting now. Thanks for watching. Please take a time out. Like the video if you haven't. Really helps us out. Get up in the search engine. We was shadow banned several months back, and our reach is still kind of messed up. 10 seconds in round number 4, excuse me. Rolly back on the front foot again.
In the last round, that was a really good setup punch. It was a 1-2, and then he threw the short hook.
So far, 22nd in, no punch thrown yet by either fighter.
Davis is going to pull straight back.
Still not a punch thrown yet by either fighter. 30 seconds in. Rolly's pawing with the jab. Playing the pressure fighter again. Just take a little quick look in. It's pretty much what they're doing this round.
Davis normally lands over 40-some% of his power punches, letting 28% so far.
I mean, if you're going to be honest, you know, despite all the trolling, Rolly is doing a lot better than we thought he was going to do, you know, and you can tell he does have some skill. Can you turn it around so we can watch the fight? That's why we're here. Get your broke ass out of my chat. Y'all make me sick. Can we turn it around so you can watch the fight? What kind of shit is that? That sounds fucking retarded. Excuse my language, but that shit do sound retarded. Whoa. Back to the fight. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. So far, nothing of note has been done by either fighter. Rolly throwing power punches now. Still playing the front foot.
Straight to chest. Make Romero bring his hands out.
Remember the last fight he was in, he injured his left hand, Davis.
Ooh. Body shot.
It got better and better, and he said it's not an issue with this.
Big time right hook to the body from Rolly on Tank. Straight right hand down the pipe on Tank from Rolly. 1 minute left in the round. So far, it's a slight edge toward Rolly in this round. Tank, see, what you're seeing is Tank is having range issues. Nice straight to the body from Tank. Another straight right on to Tank from Rolly. Rolly's a nice counter puncher, like very underrated from what we're seeing so far.
Yeah, when David throws that jab, beautiful, but he just missed it.
Tank went for the uppercut to the body. Barely missed Rolly. I'm whack as hell. How am I whack as hell? What did I do wrong?
Some kind of mark there. Yeah, that is true, yeah.
11 seconds left in the round. This is a very difficult round to score. But I'm going to give it to Tank Davis. Round number 4 is a difficult round to score. But I'm going to give it to Tank. So far on my card, I have it 2-2. Round number 1. To Rolly. Round number 2 to Rolly. The last 2, 3 and 4, you would actually think that Tank would get better. There's Tank's mom jamming out. You would think that, you know, Tank being the better boxer would do better or get better as the fight goes on. Yeah, that is true. If I actually showed the fight, the actual full fight, this whole video will be down within seconds. So just relax. Everybody chill out. And also, in 2022, if you don't know how to watch a fight for free, in 2022, then I feel sorry for you, you know? But so far, I have it 2-2. We're going into round number 5. And I'm guessing Tank's going to get better as the fight goes on, being the better, more seasoned fighter. But one thing for sure is Rolly, as I said, for a guy who's only been boxing for 7 years, you know, and to be headlining a pay-per-view in the Barclays Center during a sold-out crowd, and did his portion in, like, his part in selling the fight. Nice straight left by Tank on the Rolly, the biggest punch of the round so far. Only 2 minutes, 20 seconds in. Hold on, got to pay attention here. Straight left to the body from Tank. Another straight left to the body from Tank. Straight from Tank to Rolly. Another one, 2 straight lefts. Okay, so Rolly is now 2 minutes left in round number 5 is starting to get picked apart. Tank is taking his time, and so far this is clearly a runaway round for Tank Davis. Round number 5, 1 minute 30 seconds left in it. Rolly's eating those left hands though. So basically the 4 big punches from Tank in this round so far is now 3 straights to the body that connected and 2 straights up top that connected to the point where they rocked Rolly's head back. However, one problem is I think Tank may have hurt his hand. Tank just went on a retreat real quick. Something happened. He was controlling the round, but then he started running around a little bit. 1 minute left in the round. Nice little sweeping right from Rolly, kind of grazed Tank a little bit. Put it this way, the boxing skill is starting to come out in this round. We're in round number 5, 45 seconds left.
Romero believes that he's the biggest puncher that Davis has faced, and Davis is showing him respect.
30 seconds left in the round.
Some good shots in this round.
He is fighting as a bigger guy, Romero, right now.
Nice body shot from Rolly. Rolly's trying to wrestle when he gets close. Tank just punched Rolly right in his chest. Clean body shot. 7 seconds left in the round. So far, you can say this is the clearest round, the cleanest work that Tank has done in the fight so far. Round number 5, I'm giving it to Tank. So that's 2 rounds for Rolly. It could be 4-1. There's Errol Spence, the big fish. Unified WBC, WBA, IBF champion. Sean Porter, former IBF, WBC champion right there. WBC, multiple division, former champion, Danny Garcia. So round 1 can go either way. The only real clear round I gave to Rolly is round number 2. It can easily be 4-1. They go fucking Madonna ill. Ill. Makes me sick. She like fucking 70. Getting fucking fake ass butts. You old as shit now. So round number 6. Tank don't have any belts. He's got that bullshit WBA world belt. It's not a real belt. It's an underling joint. All right, round number 6. Round number 6. One thing I like about Rolly is he hasn't been deterred. He's keeping it constantly on the front foot and trying to do something. But the only thing about Rolly, what I'm noticing is, you can tell he don't have any tricks. He don't have any like tools in the shed. Like you know, he don't have like craftiness, savviness to him. You can tell that, you know, he hasn't been like really boxing that long.
It is going to happen. Romero has to make that fight happen like that, believe it or not. He has to make it a dirty fight.
You know, he's playing the pressure fighter, and now all he's doing is just following Tank around and eating left hands. He's eating left hands. Yeah, Madonna gives me the creeps. Like, she used to be bad when she was younger, but that old one, you see, she got like a fake ill. Don't even look like she stink.
This is certainly a different posture for Gervonta Davis. Fighting for
that straight left is landing now pretty much somewhat at will to the body from Tank on the Rolly. I wonder if this goes the distance, if people are going to give Tank Davis shit that he couldn't stop Rolly.
He's not going to be able to push Romero back, especially because Romero uses his, you know,
but one thing for sure is Rolly do look strong. And, you know, he don't have a mark on his face.
fighting from a distance.
Well, we've talked about his maturity as a fighter.
But as I was saying, looking at the fight, he just doesn't have anything. You see what I'm saying? He don't have, you know, any savviness to him. You know, he don't have any tricks up his sleeve. I don't see anything that's making me like, yo, you know, he's trying to bait. Put it this way, there you go. Rolly don't have any traps. Nice big right hand. Oh! Rolly just got dropped. Rolly just got dropped. And he's not getting up. And look, Rolly, get your ass up, bro. Get your ass up, Rolly. Oh, no, his legs are funky. Well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And he just got waved off. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. It just got waved off. 6-round stoppage. 6-round stoppage by Gervonta Tank Davis. We're going to get you a replay. Well, if we're going to be honest, it is what we expected. It is what we expected. Well, that's it. I mean, it's over. We're going to play some highlights of the knockout, listen to the post-fight interviews, and we're going to talk about the fight and what's possibly next for Tank Davis. I mean, Rolly did better than we thought he was going to do. 6-round stoppage. He had hit Tank with a right hook, and it looked like Tank came in. It was something sneaky. It was really fast. We really couldn't see it. We're going to wait to get the replay, but Rolly was down, got up, and then his legs did like a little jelly little thing to him. And there he is sitting in on his corner right there. And the referee, Fields, I believe that's his name, called it off. I would have personally liked it to continue, but it must have been something that he saw, or he told Rolly to do something. Yeah, we're going to show the highlight. They're going to play it in a minute. We're going to show the highlight of what happened. Well, look, at least it's over. Oh, Rolly's leaving the ring. Oh, nah, bro. Do an interview. No, don't do that bitch ass shit. And let me tell you something. I hate when they do that. Like, oh, he can't walk. Oh, maybe this is medical. Oh, he don't look like he's here. Look how big his eyes is. He doesn't look like he's here with us. Look. Is he just leaving, or is the doctors taking him back? There goes Pop. All right. You know, I mean, it was good while it lasted, but I'm wondering, I'm looking at his face. They're doing the whole camera walk back with him. And I'm wondering if he's fucked up or if he's concussed. They haven't showed the replay yet, but we're going to get you a replay of the knockdown, and then we're going to go from there. Because right now, I am concerned. I'm hoping that he's all right. Damn, Tank. Yeah, he do look like he checked out, you know, because his eyes is all big and glossy now. Well, what's going to be next for Rolly? I mean, he headlined the pay-per-view. He does have some type of skill, you know. But on this level, listen. I mean, he talked himself into the fight, you know. It was exciting for the build-up. At least he didn't go the distance. So now, you think he's got a concussion? I need to see the shot, but wait for them to get a replay. Let's turn it back up, see what's going on here. By the way, take your time out, like the video, subscribe.
He sets up punches. Great knockout, great stoppage from
we talked about the left hand being hurt in the fight against Drew. Let's look at the numbers. And
here's the punch stats.
Again, neither of these men are volume punchers. Davis normally lands more in terms of his percentage of power punches, but he landed the one that counted, and that was that big straight left hand, and it was what got the win.
Well, and I thought he set it up perfectly as well. We're going to get another look at it right here.
Ryan Garcia's in the building, too. Let's look at the replay.
Well, his man turned, and it was over.
He did indeed, and what he'll do here is just
broke his neck.
Hand as Romero came in squared up.
He damn near broke his neck.
And Davis hit him, and
he damn near broke his neck. And look, he's down there. He's fucked up. But his legs. Yeah, his legs were done. I'm going to get you another replay. I didn't like the way his neck snapped back. So watch. Yeah, Rolly. Yeah, Rolly. That was it. That was it. That was it. That was it. And look, he was down there for a minute. Look, he didn't get up yet. Slow motion or not. No, he was up, but his legs, like he was moving, he was bouncing around. One more time. Oh. Yeah, he fucked. Yeah, he's fucked. He got all cross-eyed. Damn, Rolly. That was ugly. I mean, we kind of knew it was going to be ugly. This is what we wanted. You know, we did want it to be ugly. We're going to see if we can... We did want it to be ugly. Shit. By the way, Ryan Garcia is in the building. Will that fight happen? I'm not confident. I'm not confident. Unless the Zone and Showtime can come together to put together a deal, I'm not confident. And I do not want to see a Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz 2 anytime soon. You know, I want to see him either against Ryan Garcia, Lomachenko, Devin Haney, George Kambosos, Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez. He needs a super fight. He needs it now. That's what I want to see. Let's listen to the particulars. Take a time out. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe. If you haven't, but liking the video will help out a lot. Let me shut up. Listen in.
9 seconds of round number 6. A referee in charge, David Field, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still undefeated and still the WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis.
In some other news, we got our credentials for Devin Haney versus George Kambosos next week. So we're going to be in Australia. Not me, but Big J. We're going to be at the fight.
Congratulations. You've been taking quite a bit of time here just in your own thoughts. What are you thinking right now?
First, I want to thank God first for this victory and everything like that. Second, I want to thank Al Heyman, Mayweather Promotion, Showtime. We did it again in New York City, baby. Thank New York City. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I won my first belt here. It was great to come back to New York City and do it again, man. I was thinking, as you know, this interview was coming up, as much as I wanted to be cocky, but I want to thank Rolly. I want to thank his team. We settled it like a man inside the ring, and I wish him the best in the future.
Yet you were quite annoyed by him and his antics throughout the promotion of this fight. How satisfying does that make this victory?
I'm sorry, can you say it again?
You were quite annoyed by him and his antics throughout the promotion of this fight. So how satisfying to you is this victory?
I knew that it was all about settling the fight. I'm glad that we didn't fight the first time because I was so emotional. But I'm just thankful and grateful to be in this position and be able to come out with a win.
Was he a little stronger than you thought going into this fight?
No. He was strong for sure, but it was a couple shots that I was getting warmed up and he caught me, and I was like, I can't sit there with him just yet. I know when to take it to my opponents and when to chill out. It was somebody in the crowd, I don't want to say his name, but they were telling me to press forward, and I was like, nah, not yet, not yet. I gotta loosen them up a little more.
You were engaged in the crowd. You kind of reacted to your mom dancing, and you were talking to some folks, weren't you?
6th round stoppage.
Like get that vibe from when I'm in the gym, you know what I mean? I don't like to be cooped up like when a fight comes because you know I'm a type of person that I panic, you know what I mean? So I like to have fun.
And you were having some fun. Let's take a look right here at the end of this fight as you uncork this big time punch with that straight left hand. Tell us from your vantage point.
Great shots.
Ooh. The crazy thing is, I didn't even throw that hard. I just threw it. He just ran right into it. Some like when Pacquiao got caught by what's his name? Yeah, I ain't even throw it hard. I just set it right there. Boom. He ran right into it. And he the one ran into something, talk about me.
He said you was going to run into something.
He might have fallen straight down on his face had there not been the ropes there.
Yeah, thank God he's good.
He's okay. He left the ring.
Fight again in 90 days.
He will be able to fight again. He left the ring, embraced by his father. He did all the talking before the fight, but you were talking during the fight. Can you repeat to us what you were saying?
I was just trying to have fun, trying to psych myself out. I knew that I could get in his head. You know what I mean? Just by when we weighed in. You know what I mean? And, I knew his goal was to get in front of me. So when he went in front of me, he didn't realize that the stand was like coming to an end. So I just tapped him short, and then he fell.
So what would you like to do next? I mean, we've got the Kambosos Haney fight coming up. There's Ryan Garcia. He's in the crowd here this evening. You've got Lomachenko. What would you like to do going forward, Tank?
I'm here, baby. I'm here. What they want to do, I'm here, baby. Ain't no safety on this Glock. You know? Ain't no safety on this Glock. And I got a lot of ammunition.
Let's stay away from guns. This is an awful time in our nation. So I know you're just meaning this in terms of boxing.
Yes. First, I want to say send my condolences to Mr. Russell. You know, he was somebody that we came out with and the amateurs and things like that. I want to shout out to the Russell brothers and send my love and condolences to them.
All right, and congratulations on just a terrific fight here this evening, Tank.
Thank you.
All right, Barry, back to you.
Well, we didn't learn nothing. Maybe we'll learn something at the post-fight press conference. The post-fight press conference is going to be starting in about 30 minutes or so. And we'll be able to hear a little bit more from Tank. Here, let me put the link to the post-fight press conference here for you, where I'm going to take a little break. By the way, down below in the description box is the link to my social media, my Twitter, and all of that jazz. WBC channel, powered by the Vive Network. And before we go, let's talk about what's next. Here's the post-fight press conference link right there. Here is what they had the judges. That's pretty, wow, very close. 48-46 by Ron McNair. No, excuse me, 49-46 by Ron McNair. Oh, they took it down already. That was pretty close. Steve Farhood gave round one. He pretty much had the same card as me to them for the most part. But, you know, the question is, who is Tank Davis going to fight next? Me personally, I want him to fight either the names I've mentioned. You know, the names that are available are going to be Ryan Garcia, Lomachenko. He's in war. We don't know what's going on with him. You know, Teofimo Lopez, whoever. But, you know, the fighters that PBC have in their stable, here, let's go look real quick. You know, guys like Frank Martin, Michelle Rivera, you know, Rayo, Venezuela, you know, they are like, they're selling those fights. I mean, those are sellable fights in the future, but not really right now. Those fights don't really move the needle for me. You know, I want to see Tank go after a big time fight. And then also, we really don't know what's going on with his promotional situation, or whether he's going to stay with Mayweather Promotions or not. You know, or if he's going to leave Mayweather Promotions and just be an out-hanging PBC fighter. You know, we don't know. And that's going to really determine a lot. Me personally, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I would love to see Tank with Top Rank. You know, seeing Tank on ESPN, you know, with that backing behind him, you know, with all the fighters that they have available for him. But right now, like, the in-house fights that PBC have for him, they're just not, you know, enough for me. You know? Yeah, the guy's a ticket seller, 19,000 tickets and everything like that. But, you know, how long can they keep this up where, you know, he's not fighting somebody that fans want to see? For example, the belt that he has is not even a real belt. I would love to see Tank Davis versus Gary Russell Jr. That should have came before Rolly, in my opinion. But as it stands right now, we just don't know. Look, broke his neck. Oh, like the way his head snapped back, that's whiplash. That's the type of punch to give you a headache. But listen, we got to get up out of here. Thanks for watching, though. We got to get to the post-fight press conference. We're going to be back in about no more than a half an hour, I'm guessing. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, and T Street Controversy with Fight View 360, and thanks for watching.